What's going on, you all? We live East End, Saline County. Yeah, Saline County, East End. Right. So I'm down there live, and they're supposed to be having a protest here, from what I was told, but I guess they didn't show up. The people that's supposed to be coming didn't show up. So I have one of the guys here that's kind of protester. Could I say that? Or would you just say
concerned citizen?
Concerned citizen.
Yeah, because there's a cemetery right up here where several generations of my family are buried, and I did not want that dissipated. So I made sure it wasn't.
So you felt that they was going to come in and desecrate the cemetery?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
what they were saying.
So they were saying...
As a matter of fact, a lady actually pulled through there and was relieved that me and some of my buddies were there. Keep an eye on things and keep the peace.
Mm-hmm.
Not interested in violence or, starting any violence, but we will keep the peace.
Okay.
And assist the police in doing that.
Okay. So he said that... Go ahead and say that one more time about the cemetery part. Your family is buried in the cemetery.
Several generations of my family here.
Okay.
I did not want their graves desecrated, and there was a threat that they would.
So the protesters were saying that they would come in town and they would
Desecrate the graves.
the graves.
All the graves.
There's also Confederate cemetery, somewhere down here too. But it's basically
That's that other cemetery on down.
desecrate the graves, the cemetery, and stuff like that. We see that as a threat. Wanted to protect.
Wanted to protect.
I too have family members the same way.
Okay. And y'all are from here?
Yeah,
From Saline.
this is my cousin. He's the
Okay.
son of my uncle, actually. So.
Okay.
And we've been to the cemetery much like burying, relatives and stuff. We heard that. We just got protect.
Okay.
We didn't want to desecrate the graves.
So since it's like a non-event, we're just going to go mud riding later. Whee!
Well, nobody showed
You
up.
want to go?
I think that,
You can ride my truck, man.
So I can go mud riding?
Seriously, yeah.
I never
I'll
been
take
mud-
you mud riding. You
I-
can film that.
I
Seriously.
never been mud riding before.
Yeah, I will take you mud riding. I'm seriously, man.
But,
Hey.
we heard that
You will love it. I promise.
They want to take me mud riding, you all.
I promise.
you
You
can't
will
go in
love
that.
it.
That's a nice car. You're going to have to jump in one of our trucks.
Yeah, you'll have to ride with me because I got a vehicle that's equipped for it. But yeah, man. Come what? I've got no problem with anybody except people that want to start a problem.
Wait, didn't you say you were driving a Ford?
Oh,
I'm just gonna follow you with my stock Chevrolet, man.
He's got me, man.
I'm gonna follow you with my stock Chevrolet. Until your locker's kicked.
Hey, man, you keep catching me off.
You heard him. He said, vote Trump 2020.
The main thing is we didn't come here to start anything. We came here to make sure nothing was done. We heard threats from the groups and stuff that were going to come here, and it's not about opposition and wanting to do a fight. It's about being here, make sure nothing is done to the graves and to the area and stuff. Because we just came here to keep peace. That's all we're here for. We don't want anything to happen. So we come, we're just peaceful, we're here, we're making it be known that we're here, and
Just like we're talking to you peacefully now.
we just grouped
Yes,
here
sir.
together. And they didn't show, I think that they brought, some people did come by, they were yelling obscenities at us and stuff like that, and I think that they were here to see if it was clear, the coast was clear,
Yeah.
but once they saw it wasn't clear, they decided that, they
Yeah.
were going to come by here, so.
Yeah, instead of bullets, we threw humor and sarcasm.
Yes, and, it's really,
And that hurts worse because that stays with you longer.
so, we just want to,
Let me see that flag, man.
people that are concerned
Wave that
about
proudly.
our neighborhoods
Wave that
and
proudly.
our community and stuff like that. We're not here to start a fight. We're here to make sure that nothing gets done, and we're protecting what is ours, and we want people to know that. It's all about just being friendly and saying, hey, we should do anything to our area, our community, and stuff like that. We've seen it on the news. We've seen people, burning buildings and desecrating cemeteries.
But do you really think that they would come here and do that?
Well, they've been threatening us, and they threatened.
Yeah, there were
they keep
several.
threatening to come out to the rural areas, and we know they'll do it in the cities and stuff like that. But they keep making those threats to come out to the rural areas. The fact is, we live out here, and we don't live in the cities. We're not going out there to start a fight. We're staying in our areas. You come out here.
Yeah, they're the ones coming here.
You're starting something in our areas. We're just going to kindly say, hey, move
Yeah,
on
I
with
mean,
that,
we're all
take it
reason-
back out there. We're not going to them. We're here protecting.
So in other words, you're gonna protect your own grounds. So if you come on our
We
ground
won't go mess
and do
with other
something
people.
right.
See, we're not going into their areas. and
Live
start-
and let live,
We're here to
man,
protect
right?
our area, and that's it.
It's all about live and let live, right? So we're not going to go mess with other people or anything just because they may have a different religious view, look different or whatever. It doesn't matter, man. We're all just people making it through life. So, we're not going to go start stuff with other people. But if they're going to come here and start it with us, we will stand our ground.
Absolutely.
You can bet.
Yeah, you look serious. You look like you're really serious.
I'm better than the United States Army. I'll put that up against the Jigger Sunny's degree any day.
Like you said, going on with humor and sarcasm.
He got him laughing. It's like, damn.
Yeah, you look very serious too. Like, hey,
I am serious.
We're well aware of all the tensions that there is in America right now. All the tensions politically, and there's the race tensions and stuff. And we don't have any dog in that fight. What we are is just standing our ground in our communities. And we don't bring all that out there. We don't want that hate right out here. We don't want the hate right out here.
Right.
We're
I'm
not
actually
instigating
mixed
anything.
myself.
We want you to keep that over there. If you want to hate out there, that's fine. Bring it here.
right. So y'all get along with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Basically, what you're saying is we get along with everybody.
We do.
And you're welcome to come, but come in peace.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
When you pulled up, we were like, hey, you gonna come out and join us?
I was looking at you, I'm like, hey man, say hello.
We don't even know you. We're like, come on.
Right.
Let's go.
It's about
Let's go talk to him.
It's about community, and we all, going in together. And we're here to protect our community.
But in other words, come in peace, but don't come and destroy nothing.
Exactly.
We welcome the
Hey,
use I mean, that's perfect.
If they wanted to come here and peacefully protest something, that's your right. If you come here and start destroying stuff, we got a problem.
Yeah.
There's
Freedom
no
of
reason.
speech
We
does
have
not
a right.
cover destruction,
Yeah.
just speech. That's why it's called freedom of speech.
People need to understand that.
I didn't have a mic to drop on that.
People got to understand it ain't about hate. and division.
Would have gave you this, but the phone connected to you.
It's definitely not about hate and division out here. It's about community and everybody coming together and
Yeah, I can tell in this area that a lot of people do get along with everyone, and seem like everybody get along with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I can see.
Unless you drink all of our Fireball.
The Black Lives Matter protest
Howdy.
car right there. There we
Stop
go.
and say hello, be friendly.
Yeah, they come by. So they are showing.
Okay, some people did show up from Black Lives Matter, but they just kept riding. They drove by and just kept riding. They never got out to do a march.
They're going down to the cemetery now.
Looks like they're headed to the cemetery, so we're going to roll up there and make sure nothing gets
The
destroyed.
cemetery's right down there. We're gonna go.
Okay, well, I'm following. I'm behind y'all because I don't know where the cemetery is. Where the hardware store? Ace Hardware, and then across the street from Ace Hardware. Okay. Okay, appreciate you. Okay, y'all. I am. Oh Lord, why did I do that? They're going to the cemetery, so they are saying that the protesters are on their way to the cemetery. So the cemetery is right up the road. Instead of me cutting off and coming back on, what I'm going to do is just drive with you all on and go down to the cemetery. He said across from Ace. And if you look, wow, there's people on every corner. Okay, maybe this is the cemetery that they're talking about. Yeah, this is a cemetery. But I don't think they came. Yep, I don't think they came to the cemetery. So, what I'm going to do is go back up the road to where the protest is at. Well, they want me to go mud ride with them. Yeah, I'm on my way back down to, because I think they turned around. Natalie, how you doing? I never knew this town existed. This is crazy. I'm about to pull back up at this store where everybody was at. But yeah, those guys said they're going for it. It's like if anything goes down, it's gonna be a problem. Y'all went down there. Wasn't nobody down there. Yeah.
They almost ran over me.
Really?
Yeah. When you get a chance, I'm going to talk to you because I got stuff you want to see.
Okay.
Yeah. They got me painted in a light that I can show you that's true. Grant Smith. My concern is, I'll tell you this when you guys are watching. I hear a lot of people in my community and saying they. They're not referring to Black Lives Matter. They're actually referring to Grant and his friends. And given the opportunity, I'll show you some things that'll make sense to them. And everything what they was telling me is absolutely true. I've got the death threats in my inbox. I'm a big proponent in this town for equal rights. And like they come out that painted me. I mean, when I say equal rights, man, I put my business on it. I correct the citizens between the difference of a protest and a riot. Mm-hmm. I will put my name on lesbian and gay rights. So when they come out to the town and they painted me as a racist homophobe, they lost everybody's credibility out here. And I mean, given the opportunity, I want to sit down and talk to you about that and just share some more stuff with you.
Okay.
Because I think we got an opportunity here to like continue this education for the community, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'll be the first one to tell you, we got some things we need to address out here, but we need to address them the correct way. And Grant, I can even show you the timeline, how it began to turn and twist the story.
You want to talk on here?
Yeah, you can.
Go ahead. I'm finna pan this around for 1 second so he want to explain something to you all.
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me put my camera around. Alright, so I'm gonna let my buddy Catfish hold my camera a minute.
Catfish, what's up?
What's up, man?
So let me tell you how this really went down. Grant was making videos saying he was coming to East End to educate our community on Black Lives Matter through love and equality. Mm-hmm. He had shared that post in a few of our local news groups, and I thought, what a great opportunity. That's the guy right there. Can we pick this up later? Because I'm going to my camera getting this stuff. Now we're going to the park.
Okay. They pulled, the Black Lives Matter pulled up. Okay, the Black Lives Matter crew pulled up. They said they're going to the park. So I guess I'm about to drive down to the park and see what's going on. Are they going to the park or are they... This is going to get interesting. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? That's good. That's good. I'm doing good. Doing good.
You having a blessed day?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're interviewing everyone. Y'all marching down there, or y'all?
Just making it known that we don't stand for racism down here.
Okay, go ahead.
This is some of the. I came from Sheridan. There's KKK down there. Like they tried to recruit my 16-year-old neighbor. And hearing some of the things, like, as a white person, you hear a lot of that racism, thinking it's okay within certain crowds, like, oh, they're white, they're okay. And some of the stuff they say around here, around Sheridan, just this area, is so hateful. And we just wanted to let them know that we don't stand for that. Like, that's not acceptable.
Okay.
Oh.
You want something? Got something to say? You sure? Everybody with.
Here is the man right here.
How y'all doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Don't video me.
Dre with the Heat magazine.
You can leave the
Nice to meet you.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Do not become confrontational with me.
Could you explain to
Video me.
why
Video my granddaughter.
the protests here in East End and so forth?
She's a minor. She is not
Pull your
supposed
man.
to or photograph.
You need to
them.
learn your constitutional rights, sir.
In
I'm a
America,
constitutional.
anywhere in America, it shouldn't have to be limited to wherever.
Okay.
East End needs to represent.
You're the guy that almost ran me over.
Are y'all planning on marching that direction where the counter protesters are?
Don't be standing in the road
Caravan's
now.
just easier.
Hey, Grant, why don't we
Not a good
stand in front
idea.
of anybody?
I know.
Everybody. Let me ask you a question.
Don't talk to him, Grant.
Because what did I tell you about my story before we got on the phone? In all honesty, because I'm going to sit down with this gentleman and I'm going to share mine and yours private messages all the way back to the interview, because I was standing with you and I tried to help you and show it. And dude, these people were still behind you and respect you.
Until you put my phone number on the internet.
Dude, I had people threatening my life and you gave them
I
mine.
told you, that everything was all right, and then
I
you
was
still.
not, by the way. Sorry.
Why don't you? Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
here for Black
Absolutely,
Lives
because
Matter.
I want to tell you, and one thing, I was trying to give y'all a voice, and Grant knows that. Grant knew my story.
Okay, here go your counter protesters pulling up.
I'm talking about that y'all trying to
Your counter protesters are pulling up. Oh, they jumping now.
silence, so then I try to give you like
Why is someone in your group saying Black Lives don't matter?
someone in my group or someone in my community.
Whoever was standing beside you.
Why do you have guns?
It's assault.
Why do you have guns? Why do you have guns?
You had someone with that man.
Who?
Ran over his feet. Ran over his feet.
Somebody that was standing in the road?
Stand down.
He's got it on video.
Stand down.
He's got it on video.
already recorded, y'all.
Call the police and put your weapon down. Who out here has a gun other than you?
Oh shit.
Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I live here. This is my town.
I live here.
I shoot squirrels. I shoot squirrels and eat them.
Your daughter goes to here.
Okay? Fine. Don't hit people with your car.
Don't stand in the middle of the road.
Oh, so you're a bandit now.
I didn't hit you.
Wait, well, how would you know where he was at?
Car hit you.
How would you know where he was at? I didn't say where he was at. You did.
You pointed your gun at me.
Go up
sir.
there.
Yes, you did.
Already. Hold on, already. Look at the video. Princess.
Okay.
We're here. We're ready. You want it? Come get it.
No, some of us are so up.
Hey, when you hit someone with a car, that's intimidation.
All the men stay home.
We didn't hit anybody with their car.
This is about to get crazy.
Yeah, y'all like to put people's address out on the internet, though.
You are destroying property, you burn buildings, you destroy property. Are you with BLM? Are you with BLM?
Where's your bag?
Are you with BLM?
Yes,
BLM is the
because
people that
Black Lives
desecrate
Matter.
cemeteries that
Why?
burn
They didn't
buildings
run over
that
me.
loot.
You mean like the
Yeah, but what's
KKK,
really odd,
and you're proud to
I didn't say where the guy you
I'm
hit
not
was.
saying
You
you
did.
did.
That means you know.
That
That means you
You guys are
know.
not welcome here to burn or destroy. You're not welcome here.
You
That's all
do.
you guys do.
here.
The people that are good citizens of this country
Good
don't
citizens.
burn and
You know,
destroy
you
and
know,
desecrate
racial slurs
and do
and
things that you guys do.
What racial slurs been used? Hell, I'm mixed.
If you
You
want
idiot, I'm mixed.
I
ain't heard nobody say nigger.
I'm mixed myself. Look at these beautiful lips I got.
We drove down the road.
I mixed myself. Look at these beautiful lips.
Here to talk amongst
Okay.
All we did was drug
Someone was hit with the car. It was said that it was a red SUV. There's one right there. And they said they had signs on it. That was assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay, so where's the guy?
It's on video.
He's
It's on
going to the
video.
hospital, you fucking idiot.
Did you grab the police?
Yes,
sure
it's
you
already been
did.
done.
Oh, then where are they?
They're
We'll wait
coming.
till they get here.
Oh,
And he's on the
but
way.
They don't have teleportation device.
So you guys have a choice because it's on video. They have it on video. It's already gone around.
See,
You
here-
can leave, or you wait for the cops to show up and we show the video of you guys hitting him.
Lives
falling off your
matter.
feet, And taking
if
these
you put a
guys-
color in front of
That's
it,
assault.
you're the racist.
Did happen, so
You guys
I
destroy
didn't hit
areas.
anybody.
You
I
guys
have
are
a right to
racist.
be here. I pay
You
taxes
hate
here.
America.
You don't-
You're racist against people,
I have
and that's all that matters.
there's four
You're not
cars.
welcome
I
here.
live in this community. Cars that drove up and down
So
the
if I want to be at this park where I got my wedding, I'll be here. If I want to run around East End in my car and say,
No, you can't run around.
Well, yeah, that's your right.
That's my right.
But assault with a deadly weapon is not your right.
Sweetie, did I assault you?
Somebody did who that
Nobody.
is, and we're about to find out right now.
He's over here pointing his guns at people.
We're getting the
Did
tag.
I
We're getting the
assault
tag.
you?
The description was taken.
Did I-
We're calling the police. And whoever.
Sweetie, you turn.
Your days are over. You think
I'm
that
sure a
you're
lot of
gonna
people
be
have.
damaging people's property, burning, looting, killing.
So,
You think that people like us aren't
Can I
going to
have
take
the
over?
police reports
We're
because
done.
They're
this
coming
is
to do
East
one.
End.
They're coming to do one. And that man got pictures took. It's on video. It's on video.
They're coming.
Whoever owns that van is getting their ass busted.
Well,
They're
that's
coming.
between them and the
Thank
cops.
you.
so
I'm glad
between
somebody
us.
called the cops since we
Yeah.
assaulted so
You're
many
going to
people.
jail for assault. Whoever's
We
going
sure
to
are.
We got you on video.
Every last
You
one
better
of
start
us.
sweating.
Video.
But that's all BLM
Hey,
is.
If she hit you,
Violence.
if she hit you and you got it on
Here's
video,
what's funny.
that's just what's
Here's
gonna
what's
happen.
funny. The people with the guns.
She gets charged
The
with
people with
assault.
the guns,
going to
they haven't shot or killed
If you
anybody,
know what,
but
I
the
got
people
it
with the
the other
so-called
day,
Canadian
and
protesters
there's
already
no
run
here
somebody
to
else
be
with their
way
van.
to come
You guys
over
are
here.
idiots in your
And
violence.
it will.
You even use your van.
What's your point past that?
So you've already assaulted somebody and didn't even have a gun. And the people with the gun are being peaceful.
You're
Because
exercising
you
your
sit
First
here
Amendment
and
right.
protect our
I'm
area.
exercising my First
Yeah,
Amendment.
you better get ready to leave because the cops are coming. I see you rolling out, you bunch of pussy cowards.
I have an argument
That's all BLM and Antifa is. Bunch of pussies. You guys are pussies.
Who's a pussy?
BLM and Antifa. And you're going to find out when it comes to a head. You guys think you got anything you can do against people like us?
Yeah, well, they got
You're out of your
big
league,
guns
baby.
to come fight us women. That's what they got. Big guns to fight
Women
us
have been
women.
assaulting, throwing Molotov cocktails, killing and beating people.
I did that.
The mug shots, your people did that.
You're right.
Your
I did
people did
that.
that. No, you can't leave. You're part of the assault. You cannot leave. We're going to block your vehicle like you guys do all the time. We're blocking the vehicle. What are you going to do? Stay till the police investigate.
Or what? You're gonna shoot
You
her?
come at me with that vehicle, you're getting shot.
You need to get your ass out from in front of
You
my
come at me with that vehicle, you're getting shot. You can't leave. My gun is down. You come at us, you're not on the trigger. No. There's a police investigation. They're here. It must be conducted. No one leaves. You ain't going nowhere. We're assaulted. How do you? Well, if nothing happened, then how do you know?
You said the
Come
red
here.
car.
If nothing happened, how do you know they weren't part of the vehicle?
So if she didn't see it and she wasn't part of it, why are you holding her here?
I don't give a fuck.
Why are you holding her here? She's not the one that ran you over.
Who is?
I don't know. You said it was the red
Well,
van,
the
so what's
police are
her van
coming
have
here
to
to
do with it?
conduct an investigation until
Well,
they
you
get
know what?
here.
There are plenty
No
of
one's
people
leaving.
around here to be witnesses that she don't got to be here.
No one's leaving. No one's fucking leaving.
Such a wonderful community.
Well, destructive. Destruction of private property. That's awesome.
You're the one being
A
destructive.
tire is different than a person.
That's still private property.
Okay.
It's still private property. It's still against the law.
No, this isn't private property.
That vehicle is.
This is
If you touch that vehicle, it is destruction of private property. That is against the law.
Somebody's tires.
That is against the law.
Private
Have a
property.
nice day.
You have a good one, honey.
Wow. Wow. Oh, sorry. How you doing, sis? I'm doing good. Y'all doing all right?
She was poured out. She's sorry.
This was exactly what we were scared of.
They're holding guns on us here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Who's got their feet run over? Where's this person? Who's got their feet run over? Do we know?
I believe it was that gentleman in the camo up there. So this can get resolved.
We got a ride. We got a ride. Like you motherfucker. We got a ride.
Just like I have a right to be in the park.
Nobody bring you over here to do that.
She wasn't dumb enough to stand in the middle of the
fucking road. Where you at now? Where you at now?
He's
She's
standing
in the middle of the road now.
I'm on a parking lot.
So are we. So are we.
How come we can't reach some kind of mutual understanding?
Because people show up with guns.
We don't have. I ain't got no gun. Thank you.
Hey.
We came here. You followed and brought guns. So we were trying to be peaceful.
Hang on, guys. Been interviewed by the police right now. Like, there was a couple of people that turned towards me, but they made sure to turn out, and I was walking right in the middle of the road. They're absolutely right over the yellow light.
What are we all here arguing about?
They said
I have no, I just live covered.
I'm talking to him. Give me just a second, okay?
that started it.
That's incorrect.
Well, either way, I still got to talk to whoever's involved, right?
I didn't know anything about them getting hit, so I come down here in the park, come down the case, and we got hit. The police are coming. I'm down here covering the event. Black Lives, I'm the one that interviewed Grant originally. And this is where we are. I'm not with either side. I was supposed to be on that side, but they didn't think I was. So now they painted me on this side. I'm just stuck in the middle. But no one hit me, and I was standing in the middle of the road. Y'all yelled obscenities at me, rightfully so, because that's your right to do that. No, that's your right to do. No. This gentleman did. Hey, this gentleman did.
Everybody's calm right now. Just stay.
I'm saying that's your right to do that, and I was okay with that because y'all angry at me, and I get that. I support your right to do that. If y'all know me, y'all would know that.
I don't.
Notice I could have lied. I didn't. There was no sense in it. I was in the middle of the road.
We're not angry at you.
We made signs, we drove
Y'all don't.
Let me rephrase. I am not angry.
Thank you. Because can I tell you something?
I'm not angry. She's not.
Can I tell y'all something?
And everybody ran us down. So we were like, okay, so our original plan was, let's go near the farm and see what we want to do next. So we just pulled down the top of each other and figure out what roads we were going to go down next. We were just trying to protest outside. We were just out here trying to regroup to figure out what roads we were going to go down to next since we had done his Arch Street. There are 4 cars. These big men came down here with their big guns threatening us. Me, particularly, damn near had a gun pointed at. I don't know if you would consider this pointed at you or not, but I didn't appreciate it. I don't understand what the big deal is. They told us that they didn't need this stuff here and nothing was going to go down without them being here. And I'm like, we don't even have guns. You know, I don't understand why y'all are here with your guns. And then that one man started yelling about how we ran over him. I'm like, sir, nobody ran over you. And he just kept yelling at me. He told your gun up a little bit higher. I'm like, sir, you really need to get your gun out of the way. So he kept yelling. The more he yelled, the more bug eye he was. Ran over his kids. And we were just trying to regroup ourselves here. And all these cars came here because nobody was here when we got Nobody was here when we came here. There was one white truck on the road and Albie and Shane on the corner at the Dollar General. They walked down here to us. We weren't even out of our cars yet before they came.
These people are the way they are. They've always been.
They told us that we needed to leave
10 years.
and that made us yelling about us. And the person was like, we didn't hit anybody. If we did, you should call the cops. And then he kept telling us, you can't say that. Her car so
I moved to Devonshire. I grew up there.
That she was trying to leave and they stood in front of her car with their gun.
We never pointed a weapon at him.
I didn't. Nobody said you did.
To get gas and they never said it.
Nobody said you did. He did. Nobody said you did.
My grandpa always Grand Blizzard. And they still like they still dream of those sundown towns when you could used to hang. I've heard them. I've heard these conversations. And I thought it would be different. I thought it would be different. And I go in the community and I see them call Emerald and shout so many slurs and just talk so bad about him because they're mad at his perks there. And I went to school with these people. I grew up with these people. And I hate to say, I don't want to be part of this community because that reflects on me. That, like, whenever everybody else does this kind of stuff, it looks bad on me and her and the people, good people in the community that are not like that. And then we get lumped in with it. And that's not fair. And this could have went to
What y'all did to me?
We're trying to
Y'all love me with everything.
I did. I honestly didn't vote for them.
truck, and I'm just like,
Okay, when I say they,
this is gonna turn bad. So that's what I said. I'm going to hold it.
but once again, I'm not even sure that he was aware of all that. You get what I'm saying?
Now they're saying we have weapons. This is a COT.
So a weapon, right?
Yep.
All we knew was
Hang tight.
to make sure ours was whatever spot was.
Yes, sir. You were telling President we said it, Albert, you heard several people, they just ran over these people, swerved.
Oh, you got to hear.
People like, I just saw
They
them.
went to the hospital supposedly.
So it wasn't Albert, it was somebody
They
else.
went to the hospital.
It was somebody
I heard
else.
on Facebook Live that somebody like a dog car.
It was on Facebook Live. So we came down here, and they were told us that in the game, people were like, we saw it on Facebook Live. It happened right then. The person supposed to went. It may not have been Albie, it may have been somebody else.
He said that a car kind of swerved at him, but he was never killed.
Well, all we know is we came down here, and when they started coming out, trying to come at me, I never raised my weapon or nothing. You got 100 people up here to tell you. And it's
Neither one of them.
We were the one that was ready to. We
They
told them,
both
you can't
did.
run over us. We want you to stay here till the cops are here. They started taking off. As soon as they heard the cops were coming, they were wanting to leave. They were like, we're out. That's why her car's there.
So we blocked away. We had our weapons at low ready.
Let them go ahead and continue to tell
So
them
they
they
took
fingers
killed
off
somebody
trigger,
without
you know,
their
fingers
fingers
and we
permission.
did
They should have
not leave. And then she came up to me and she's like getting ready to go and said, "You cannot." And I never lifted my weapon. I got 100 people here telling you
You don't have to lift the weapon.
Now they're sitting here.
That's illegal.
Yeah. Just
Well, like you're saying, it's him, but I was
But
here,
I-
and I don't even know what the deal is. This man never raised his weapon.
No, because I walked down here with him, and I had
They
no
said
idea
that you
what even
pointed
the
your
man's
weapon at him
name
like
is.
this.
I wouldn't even know.
Never happened.
yeah. In the military, it's called the low ready position. I was in the Army as a combat engineer. So I appreciate you too, sir.
I go for both sides. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And when
This
she
thing
attempted
right
to
here
take
is wrong.
off, we knew that she was in the caravan right behind us. We were afraid they were fixing to leave. We know if they didn't, we didn't know what their deal was. She can't leave.
Yeah.
As soon as they heard the cops were coming,
Yeah.
oh, they were getting in.
We were like, you have to stay here till the police will come investigate.
And then she's gonna run over and she started screaming. She started screaming, "I'm gonna run you over."
Like
Get
I
out of the
work with
way.
law enforcement, so
We walked up on
I'll have my knees on their front butt.
Because they all admitting that they.
You cannot stop somebody from leaving. You just can't.
okay,
If they're trying to leave, you gotta let them go.
okay,
And here's where the bigger issue is.
okay.
Y'all got rifles on, right?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm sitting in that car and I'm trying to leave and I've got someone standing in front of me telling me I can't leave with a rifle strapped on, you think I'm gonna leave? And technically,
Well, if
their
it was
right
me, I would gun it, but
but it's their right to leave.
okay, all right.
See what I'm saying?
But
We
see,
just thought they
our
were
thinking
witnesses to a
was
commission of
we
crime.
wanted everyone to be here for the police to investigate.
But we never
And that's
lifted.
why
never
we
did
stayed as
anything, so
well.
You have to stay right there.
That's why we stayed as well.
I'm saying that you pointed a gun.
Okay, good.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm tempted to not ready.
I do think if things got a little aggressive too quick,
Yeah.
maybe their message should
It was
be
our
heard a
understanding
little
that
bit.
one of our compatriots had actually been hit with the car.
Yeah, I
They ran
didn't
over the
realize
feet.
that situation.
So we were a
I
little.
thought it was just
Yeah, we understand, sir.
They're figuring stuff
So
out.
yeah, so it's
I
like,
thought
hey
they were
guys,
just being
stay here.
attacked without somebody just being
You know how escalation works. A little bit. It's like
Same people that sit there and block traffic forever and stuff.
so. But yeah, sir, we understand your point.
Yeah, we see your point.
All right, so
It's escalated to the point.
I thought I was going to get ran over, so, you know, I had to fearly get back. My PTSD is real bad. I've seen people get run over in cars in this situation, and I didn't want to get ran over, but I'm good, so it's all good.
Yeah, I gotta slide over here. He did about 1,000 over here, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess they all forget that there's no shelter of BLM in Little Rock.
What's going on?
Maybe we should start saying something else different. They won't get the two confused because they too simple.
Let's see.
Like, I don't understand, like, why she was an unarmed woman.
And I have a question. Is it not against the law to just bring big ass guns like that to a park?
No, second constitutional right. Public property. Second Amendment.
They've been advised that what
Point
they
it
did
at
was
me.
wrong.
That's fine. I'm here for you to point your gun at me, I guess.
Yeah, they shouldn't have pointed their gun at you. Like, that's just the point blank issue. Like,
He's lucky I could tell he had mental problems, or I wouldn't have backed down.
Just to be clear, you were not running.
I was not hit by any vehicle whatsoever, and I was standing directly in the middle of the road. So even if they did hit me, it would have been my responsibility.
Can we go now?
Wait for my supervisor to get here and then you can leave, okay? He's on the road.
I'll wave at all my friends over there. Hey guys, y'all be rooting for my kids while they on the baseball field. Y'all don't pick them as full though, do you?
You doing all right?
Go warm out.
Yeah, I know. Got you working on it. Okay, the supervisor has pulled up. Saline County. Supervisor, this is sheriff vehicle. So he was waiting on the supervisor to pull up. So the supervisor did pull up. If you notice, this road is completely blocked off. I'm finna show you something.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's under regulated.
I ain't gonna be on there.
Is this channel 7?
No, this is theheatmag.com. I'm afraid I'm gonna be on the internet now.
It's hot.
Oh, it's live. Okay, great. What, 856 people watching? Oh, that's awesome. That's all right.
Okay, they have another officer pulled up too as well.
You still got your toes.
His shoes ain't dead.
That's what counts. That's what counts. They're pretty sure.
Missed on the action.
They're trying to say me and Todd ain't the win. I didn't look.
So the supervisor pulls up. They did have another additional officer that pulled up. The police advised them that you can't block someone from leaving. If a person wants to leave, you got to let that person leave. You cannot block a person from leaving. Like he explained, if he was sitting up there and he's holding a weapon, are you going to plow through them? No, because you got a gun. So he explained to them that, you can't do that. You can't block a person from leaving. But the rate it looked like it's going, that I believe that they probably going to let everyone go and not actually arrest anyone from what I see. But see, this park, like I was just showing you a few minutes ago, this park, when you drive in, if you see that road where that cart is at, you drive in, there's only one way in and one way out in this park. You don't have an additional way to get out. There's only one way in, one way out. And so when they try to leave, they have to come this direction to leave. This is the supervisor.
Somebody called you.
Oh no, I actually, you know what? I did.
Oh shit. I kept trying to figure out who she was.
Yep, the whole town came out. So, you heard the lady. The lady said she will defend her town. Well, actually, for the people that just came in, I am in East End in Saline County. They had a Black Lives Matter protest that was supposed to be going on today. And when I came, you had some counter protesters, but they said they don't want to be called counter protesters. They actually just rather be called of people that's protecting their town. So they said they felt that Black Lives Matter, well, not felt, but they was told that Black Lives Matter is supposed to be coming in town to burn the town down and tear up the graves and a whole bunch of other stuff. So they said that's the reason why they're here. It's because of that. But now you have more police officers pulling up.
I was talking about this. Oh, okay.
Thank you for your service, officer. We do support you.
So the officer is going to let them go.
It's funny for me, not you.
I know. That's how I'll be. Yeah, doing it for the TV magazine thing.
Well, actually, the guy said he didn't get hit by a car. Actually, it was the guy that was in the red shirt earlier that you saw me interview. He said he didn't get hit by the car. He said he was standing in the road, and if he did get hit by that car, that it was his fault anyway. So I really don't know. But yeah, that's what I was told. So the officers did go by and talk to the guys that had the weapons, and they had a conversation.
And they were telling them they couldn't leave because they were brandishing their weapons, and they're going to tell them, hey, we think you ran over somebody. Did you hear me say things? Yeah, not see, not know.
I understand you want to talk, but do you mind if I?
Yeah, no, it's not
because
talking. I just wanted to ask.
No, no, but if it happened to her, I just got to hear from her.
Yeah, it's all them out here.
So what exactly happened? Did they point them at you, or did they have them in there? I mean, I understand they have them on them. Did they ever point them? Okay. And I know, what's your last name?
James.
James, I know Miss James here. You mentioned that they had said you might have hit somebody. I don't know. I wasn't here, so you didn't hit nobody. Okay.
No.
And what other car was it? Was it you, or was there another car trying to leave also?
It's all of these cars.
All of them?
That they illegally kidnapped.
Okay. All right. This is what, if y'all could, whoever wants to be in the report, they're going to need your ID or something. First name, last name, for the report. First name, last name, and date of birth. So if you'll just have your ID available, we'll have somebody come down here and get information, okay? So just, if y'all want to round that up, I'm going to let them know, okay?
Okay, she wants to file a report with what's going on? You doing all right? You all right?
Good, bro. How are you?
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. So they said they want to file a report.
Did you happen to get it on camera?
Fat guy, little
Got a lot of it on camera.
You what?
I have a lot on camera.
Yeah, but did you get what they called in about them being stopped and not being able to leave on camera?
Yeah, it's on there.
You did this? Okay. Is it recorded or is it streamed?
It's streaming now.
Okay, that's fine.
1,000 people.
Okay. Do you mind if I get your name so we can get a copy of that?
I give you my card.
Okay. The guy, either Brownlee or Oliver here, they're going to come by and get everybody's names. If you don't mind handing it to them so they can get a copy of that, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I would just like to remind you, you have no obligation.
Go with that constitutionalist stuff.
Look, I said it right into two sheriffs. I just want to remind you guys of that. They know I'm
One come down here and started this traffic.
No, sir, I didn't start it. I did it for free.
Well, I saw that. Somebody said you started up here on the corner.
No, sir. I followed them down here.
You followed who did?
Everybody is.
Well, I'm in East End in Saline County, and they had a Black Lives Matter protest that was going on here.
They said, I don't really being down here. You didn't know nothing was going on. Who won? I said, we don't need this crap, leave it in. You got them under control? Well, I don't know whether they have or not. That's what I tell him. They told me he'd come down here and stir it all up. That's what I know. That guy in that red shirt. He said he did. He said he followed him down here. He had to know he was coming. I don't think there's just a few down there. No.
It is hot out here.
Interesting.
It is too hot out here.
I know they hot.
Who y'all with?
The Heat magazine.
Who?
The Heat magazine.
We don't need no advertising.
You don't need no advertising?
No, we don't need advertising.
It's a good town, man.
We're trying to get it out of here.
People, no, good advertisement sometimes good.
No,
See,
we
sometimes
don't
you
need
gotta,
no advertising.
sometimes you gotta have good people.
That's where all this crap comes
Well,
from on the news and all that.
Well,
No,
you
we
might have
don't
people
need
that might want to come to the town to eat.
What?
They might want to come to the town to eat a little bit, eat some of this good food here.
You don't bring a crowd like this to come eat.
Well, I didn't bring the crowd.
That's right.
I didn't bring the crowd now.
Well, somebody did.
Hey, attention is what they want.
That's exactly right.
But see, you may have some of these good followers, readers that may want to come eat in this town.
Well, they're welcome
They-
to eat, but they don't need this. Putting it on. What are you putting it on?
Magazine,
What magazine?
the Heat magazine,
Where's that at?
everywhere.
I ain't never seen one or heard of it.
I do 25 million views a week.
See. Marketing public relations.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sound to me like you're in no public relations business.
Why you say?
Mr. Wilson.
What do you think, Larry?
Sound like he want some shit.
I can't even be mad.
Sound like he. I'm not even mad. I'm just laughing at him. I'm laughing at him because he's funny. We don't need that down here.
There's Mexican food right there.
Okay. Man, doing good. Besides that, it's hot. Doing
Yeah,
good.
man, it's like, I'm like, hey, let's all move in the shade. And we're standing in circles. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm still in the sunlight.
Yes, sir. They're not claiming that, so what is your name?
Just to be clear. Oh, I'm honest on both ends. Whenever I cover something, anybody will tell you, any of these followers will tell you that I'm honest on both ends. Yeah, I'm not one of them guys that come report something just because I want it on one side and come on it. If it's on that side, I'm going to report it. If it's on this side, I'm going to report
So
it.
only way to get the facts. Because
Well,
truth's always somewhere in the middle.
Honesty is good.
Heck, my wife was in one of y'all's videos. Y'all was fair. You didn't say nothing bad about her. So.
That's what I say. I'm always gonna be fair.
Well, did they say she was pretty? No compliment? Nothing like that, right?
She is awful pretty.
How you doing today, man?
Ned, he's talking. He said, "How you doing?"
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good. Doing better now. I'm in the shade.
It's too hot.
Okay, y'all. I'm finna end this live because there's really not much more to actually look at. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it.